All right, so you're new to crypto and you want to start trading and you want to start learning how to read charts. And if you already do understand some of the basics in candlesticks and how chart patterns work, if that's the case, then this video will in fact help you out. So you're going to want to stick around as I give you my 10 tips. How's it going, everyone? It's John here at Real John Doe with currency.com. And in this video, I'm going to give you guys a few tips on how to read crypto charts or charts in general, and some basic things that you may already know and might need a refreshment on, or even some new things that will help you become a better trader. All right, and right before we get into today's video, don't forget to smash that like button right below if you're enjoying this video and if it does help you out. That way it lets other viewers know that this video is helpful. And if you're new to the channel, here for the first time, be sure to check out the channel. We do have plenty of more videos doing analysis on the top cryptos. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And in this video, we're going to be doing mostly everything here on the currency.com platform. You can follow along if you like on any platform, regardless of what you're using. Majority of the indicators and everything else will be pretty much the same. And when you're done with this video, you can also head over to currency.com, click that Learn to Trade tab. You can start a demo account right below. It helps you with some trading guides, trading dictionary, and also a few of the basics. Okay, so now let me give you the 10 tips for today's video. Okay, so here we go with tip number 1. So the first thing, decide which crypto you want to trade. Let's jump in and I'll show you how to do that. All right, so to decide what to trade and you want to have a broader look, what I usually do is go on a website like CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, where they show you a list of all the cryptocurrencies from market cap. And you can see Bitcoin is here at number 1. So when it comes to deciding which one you want to trade, it's best to choose from the top cryptos because all of these do have a lot of liquidity and it's easier to chart them compared to a crypto with a market cap of like 50 million or something like that. Those will be more challenging if you are new to trading. All right, and now tip number 2. So what you're gonna need to look for is which exchange is it trading on or exchanges, and do they have liquidity? So another thing to consider is, does the coin have liquidity and what exchanges is it listed on or what platforms is it listed on? So for example, let's say in this video, let's go with Ethereum as the one that we're going to trade. So we're looking at Ethereum right now. So daily volume, look at that. It shows about $40 billion. And if you look at market, to show all the exchanges it's listed on, and Ethereum is listed on pretty much every crypto exchange or trading platform out there. So the liquidity is good for this one. Let's move on to trading it. Okay, so here we go. Tip number 3. Does this coin have good fundamentals, or is there any possible issues happening with it that could interfere and invalidate things that you're seeing on the charts? And Ethereum does have good fundamentals. It's been around a long time, a lot of development built on it, and there's no known issues that could cause a big impact to the price charts at any random time. So something like Ethereum is a strong bet to go with when it comes to actively trading. Okay, so now that we have a coin picked out, we're going to jump into the chart and then we'll decide how we're going to trade it. Are we going to do long-term swing trades or short-term scalps? Okay, so now that we have the currency.com platform here pulled up, I have Ethereum's daily chart here. And now we have to decide, are we going to swing trade or scalp? So if you're looking to swing trade, you're going to look at longer time frames, such as the daily, weekly, or the 4-hour. But if you're looking to scalp, then you'll have to look at the shorter time frames. I wouldn't recommend the 1 minute, but the 5 minute, 30 minute, or even the 1 hour or 15-minute chart. And keep in mind, I don't recommend the 1 minute because if you are a beginner trader, you should not be trading, in my opinion, anything under the 4-hour chart, or even maybe the daily, because a lot of people come into the space wanting to actively trade, be a day trader. And what happens is they look at the smaller time frames and they overtrade, and it doesn't end well for a lot of people. And let's just say that there's a very low chance of you coming out on top if you're brand new to trading, looking at the 1 minute chart or 5 minute chart. So in this video, we're going to go with the 4-hour, looking for swing trades as an example. And then now for number 5, I'm also saying stop because this part right now is important, which is your risk for each trade. What are the risk reward ratios that we're going to be looking for? One rule of thumb, never risk more than 3% of your account for a trade. With that, I mean, wherever your stop loss is, it should never be more than 3%. Myself, I go with 1%, but if you're not trading that often, you can push it to 3. And what I mean by that is if you are wrong in a trade, where your stop loss is, you lose 3% of your account balance. So let's say your account is $1,000 and you want to build that up. You shouldn't risk more than $30. You should risk maybe $10 per trade, giving you $20 minimum if you're correct in the trade. And if you're wrong in a trade, you lose $10. And that strategy makes it way easier for you to come back from drawdowns or losing streaks, because that happens to every trader. All right, so tip number 6. Now that we have the chart up, we need to look at support and resistance levels. Where is the price leaning towards? Okay, so support and resistance. Support is always on the bottom, as you can see there. Resistance is always on top. And if you want to go long, you usually long or buy right on each support level. And if you want to short, you usually short when the price is testing a resistance level. And chances are buying or longing at support or shorting at a resistance with the trend, that gives you a high probability of being correct in the trade. All right, so now we're on number 7, and that is, which way is the trend going? Okay, so now we're gonna need to look at which way the trend is going, because you always want to be trading with the trend. What I usually do is I look at a larger time frame than the one I'm trading, like the daily chart, and sometimes even the weekly. You can see the price is making higher lows and also higher highs, which is showing that Ethereum is in a bull trend right now. And some things that help you identify trend is the moving averages. The 200 is usually the one that indicates which way the trend is going. Usually buyers come in on a 200-day moving average or 200-period moving average crossover. The 50 moving average is usually support in that direction of the trend. And then a 21-period moving average is more of momentum on which way we are going. Okay, so here's number 8. We're going to talk about momentum. Does this trend have a lot of momentum? So is momentum moving with the trend? And to look at momentum, you could look at the price action and use just the moving average. You can see right now, following the price pattern, we do have those breakouts and that consolidation period, and then a breakout, consolidation period, breakout. So right now there is quite a bit of momentum in this trend towards the upside. And a good indicator that can help you with momentum is the RSI. And I also use the Williams percent range as an oscillator to show if we're trading above where we should be trading or below. Number 9, how much strength is in the momentum? Can it continue to push in the direction that it's going, or is there a lot of roadblocks coming up? Okay, so now talking about strength in the trend. So you can use indicators, which do help, but do know that indicators, you cannot rely strictly on them. But let's talk about the strength in this trend right now. Trend is up. So let's look at each dip. We had a dip here, price came down. You can see the RSI also went oversold. Williams percent range also said we were trading below range. Bullish trend, trading below range. Price found support. This would be an entry for a trade right here with your stop loss right below support and your take profit at a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio, or even higher to let it ride out. So looking here at the price, RSI and the Williams percent range, dips are being bought. Price is staying above all 3 moving averages, making higher highs and higher lows. And then the last thing to consider, number 10, is what is correlated to the price of this asset. Meaning, what outside of crypto or stocks can affect the price of this chart that you're looking at. So another thing I want to talk to you guys about to factor in when you're trading something like this is things on the outside that can affect the price of the asset that you're trading. So recently, a lot of this bull market that's been happening in crypto, the US dollar has been playing a big role in it. And you can see since last year, and you can see the US dollar is on a big downtrend. Crypto chart is pretty much almost the opposite of this, on a huge uptrend. So one thing to look for, if we do have a spike in the US dollar, that's indicating something. And there's also news, regulations, things like that. So you can't always rely strictly on technical analysis, because fundamental analysis is also something you have to be aware of. So there you go, guys. Those are my 10 trading tips for crypto or anything else really. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do leave a comment down below. Let me know how you trade, the indicators you use, things you look for, and also don't forget to give me your feedback on this video. Your thoughts and comments continue to help us out, and make sure to stay updated on the channel and you are subscribed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. It's John with currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.